Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another update for my project polish for you. An exciting one. So you guys might know I'm working on 3 colored polishes and at the moment 2 toppers as well, so 5 polishes in total. Let's take a look at how I've been doing on them. Starting off with the one that I've been doing the worst on. This is the Eyeko Nude polish. And I have not used this over the last month. It's like, in a way, it keeps being intimidating because I know I'm gonna have to use like 4 layers or something to get this opaque, and that means I'm sitting there painting my nails for like an hour, hour and a half. Not always looking forward to that. Plus this month I was very focused on finishing off another shade, so I gravitated towards mostly trying to use that shade whenever I could, and otherwise moving to another shade that was a bit easier to use whenever I felt like I wanted something quick and easy. So yeah, that's that one. Then for my 2 toppers, starting off with the Smackers. I don't know, it mentions Smackers. I know it's Lip Smackers, but maybe the nail polish brand is not Lip Smackers, hence it's no lips. Anyway, the Smackers nail polish in Shimmer and Shine. I did manage to make a new mark, and I was not expecting that. I have used this on my nails once or twice on its own because, like I said, sometimes I just wanted a really quick get something on my nails and move on with my life again situation, because I don't know, this last month I haven't been able to paint my nails the way that I would have wanted it to. Like, I haven't been able to paint them the way I wanted them to, but I haven't been able to sit down. Sometimes the same polish has been on for a week and it's starting to chip all over the place, and I didn't like that. But yeah, this one came in handy when those things happened, and at least I could put something on my nails kind of quickly because it's basically a topper. Like, I put on this and I'm done. Like, it doesn't really need a base or top coat or anything either. Or sometimes I do the top coat just to make it dry quicker, but most of the time that is not necessary anyway. So a little bit of progress on that one. And then we have this Etos nail polish in 005. And this one I have used enough as well to make a nail mark. I've used this a lot in combination with the polish that I've been trying to finish off, just because I really like that combination. Plus now definitely going into springtime a little bit more, just wearing a dark polish wasn't really what I wanted. So like, putting this on top at least made sure that whenever the sun would shine, which hasn't happened a lot yet, it's happening today, so that's good. But yeah, this was a good thing to put on top to make it a bit more interesting than just being like a really dark polish. But new mark on that one, so very excited about that. Then we've got China Glaze Secret Peri-Wink-Le. I just put that on my nails right before filming this. So I have used it, I think, about like 2, maybe 3 times over the last month. I made a little bit of progress, not a whole lot. It's getting thicker towards the bottom now. It apparently is motorcycle time as well, because they just keep passing my house lately. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but it's loud. Anyway, I have used this a few times, a little bit of a mark, but it's getting thicker towards the bottom. So or thicker as in like the bottle is getting wider, that's what I mean, towards the bottom, so it's not moving as quickly. But I'm hoping to be focusing on this a good bit more over the next month, although we're going on another trip again, and I don't know if I'm going to be bringing my nail polishes. I have to kind of think about that a little bit still, so that might take a little bit of a chunk out of my possibility to change my nail polishes up a little bit. Then lastly, my focus for last month was my M&Y nail polish in Jade Dusseldorf. And I really wanted to get this out because, as you can see, it's just a really dark polish, not really a spring shade. So I was thinking I still had to paint my nails one more time with this. So right before I went and filmed, I took this out. I started to paint like my thumb right here, and I got halfway, and then I just had a lot of trouble even getting enough out to finish off that one nail. I thought there was more in there than there was, which was not the case. So I took it off again and I went with this one instead, because I was not going to struggle through and then having like really ugly nails because it's not enough to cover everything. So it's done. it's very much done because, like I said, I could not even get one nail done and it was already not working anymore. So very excited. I'm rolling out my first polish. It's taking me a little bit longer than I hoped, but at the same time, like, it's been 3 updates, so it's not too bad finishing off a whole polish in 3 updates. Although I was, like, it was not all the way full, but still. First polish gone. And that means I can roll something new in, but I'm kind of, I don't know what I want to go for. So I thought it might be nice to have you guys help me pick. I've picked a few like spring summery shades. Make sure they're not too pastel-y because I know I'm not going to want to use them anymore. Well, no, that's not true. I would still use them. But I think something brighter will be nice because I can easily roll that into summer. And of course, like, both of these are leaning a bit more pastel already. So if I want my pastel fixes, I can get them. So I went with 3 brighter shades that I'm trying to decide between still. And I want your help. Let me know what you think. So these 3, let me quickly go through them one by one. We've got, I think this might be my last Peri-M nail polish in my collection at the moment. It's a bright yellow shade, as you can see, and there's 10 mils in here, so this is like the upper limit of what I want to roll in this year because I decided I just want to go for anything like 10 mils or lower this year to try and see if I could finish off a little bit more instead of like just working on the big China Glaze ones, although this one was already almost finished, so I'm gonna keep working on that one for sure. This one is in yellow. Very exciting name, but yeah, that's option number 1, the yellow shade. Then I've got an H&M nail polish, which I've had for a really long time. This is 9 mils, so a little bit less than the other one. And I already used it an okay amount. I am about here on it. So I'd say like maybe 1/5, 1/6 or something. That is already finished out of this one. So there is a bit less than 9 mils. Maybe there's 8 mils in here still. This one is called Great Looks. And it's more of like a purpley, what is this, fuchsia, like a pinkish purple shade. And then lastly, we've got a bright orange as well. This one is 10 grams of product, which is a really weird, I've never seen a nail polish being like the weight or the content being written down in grams, but 10 grams. Normally, like 10 grams of water is the same as 10 mils of water. Nail polish is a slightly different consistency, but let's assume it's 10 mils as well. It's a bright orange. This one is called 708. Not really a name. I always like my bright oranges, and of course, even when I don't get through all of this towards the end of summer, even in fall time, this is going to be a nice one to use. However, I did have a bright orange in my project last year, so maybe it will be nice to actually put in the yellow or the purple to mix things up a little bit, because I've definitely been focusing on orange a fair bit, but I do like oranges. I do like those warmer shades. So yeah, let me know what you think. Just holding them next to each other. Orange, yellow, or purple. What should I do? I'm gonna probably like see what answers are coming in over the next week or so, and then roll in the one that you guys have helped me pick, so that I still have 3 polishes to show you, so that I will just mark the bottle that ended up being picked, and we'll start using it within the next month, probably already as well. So let's see, focus shades. I do want to try and focus in on this guy a little bit more. I think like there isn't a lot of product in here. How much was it again? Well, it's 8.5 mils, which is, I guess, still more than this one. This was 7 mils, 8.5, but we're already halfway through. So I want to make sure I focus in on this one, get this one out, because I'm not the biggest fan. And it would just be nice to get this out. Plus, it's one that you see move quite easily because it's such a thin bottle, which is always nice. And then, of course, we're going to use this one a couple of times as well, and then see what other shade we're going to end up with. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.